Hi children, today we're going to read another book about plants. Trees to paper. Remember that we were working with the unit of plants, and a tree is a plant. Trees to paper by Lisa M. Harrington. Trees to paper. Paper everywhere. Paper has many uses. We write on it, we draw on it, we use it to wrap. Gibbs finds out how paper is made. Right here, the little girl is drawing on a piece of paper, just like you do in the classroom with Miss Fergon, remember? Did you know that paper was invented in China about 2,000 years ago? Wow! From trees to pulp. Did you know that paper comes from trees? Paper comes from trees. Remember, a tree is a little plant. Remember that I gave you in a video on YouTube about the seed? A tree starts in a little seed. It grows up to be a big tree. These trees are used to make the tree. The trees are used to make the paper. Tall pine trees like these can be made into paper. These are pine trees. First, the trees are cut into logs. These are logs. The logs are loaded onto trucks. Then they're taken to the paper mills. So look at all these logs right here. They're loading the truck with logs. These are the trees that they cut down. A worker loads logs onto a truck. Now, at the paper mill, a machine takes the bark off the trees. The tree has had its barks removed. Barks are the pieces that cover the trees. So they remove that from the tree, from these logs. The logs are made into small pieces called wood chips. Wood chips are piled high at our paper mill. These are all chips of wood. I don't know if you remember, in our classroom we have little chips of wood in the art center, like little pieces of wood. So the logs are made into small pieces called wood chips. These are all wood chips. Water and other things are added to the woods. They become a wet mix and it is called pulp. So this is the chips of wood, and they add other things to it and it becomes a pulp. It looks like glue, right? Very white. Pulp can also be made from recycled paper. When we recycle, we take something old and use it again. Okay, these students are collecting paper to be recycled. The recycled paper are also used to make different other things with it. Remember, paper it also makes the trees are also made out of paper. They make paper with the trees, but they make other things like paper toilet, paper towel, and other things. From pulp to paper. The pulp is ready to become paper. It is sprayed onto a big screen. So look at it right here. It is ready to become paper. Now they spray it. That big piece of paper, look at that big piece of white paper. The screen can move as fast as a car travels on the highway. So look how high. It means that this is this wheel goes very fast. As fast as a car on a highway. As the screen moves, the water falls off and the pulp sticks together. Pulp is sticking all together and the water is coming out through the bottom. So it's like squeezing it. So all that water comes out. Water is collected under the screen so it can be used again. So the water that's squeezed here, they use it again. It means that they recycle the water again. Remember, recycle means to use it again. The paper is pressed through hot rollers to dry. So the paper is heated and then cooled as it passes through the rollers. Look at all those big rollers. That is paper already. Look how big it is. This big roll of paper. Get it right there again, the big paper. So then the finished paper is wound into huge rolls. Look at those big, huge rolls right there. That is paper. So imagine how long it would take to cover all of this paper with drawings. Oh my God, right? It would take a lot of children to cover all that paper with drawings because it's so huge. So many choices. Machines cut the paper into many sizes. The machines has sharp blades slice through a stack of paper. So this machine is going to slice the papers into small pieces. So it's gonna slash it into blocks of paper, like the ones we use in the classroom to write on, in the writing center. There are many different kinds of paper. They include construction paper, newspaper, even paper bags. How many types can you spot around your home? There's a little girl right there. She's looking for things. There's a lot of things made of paper. Paper products come in many shapes, sizes, and colors. Remember, we have different color papers in the classroom. Construction paper. There are many colors that we use, remember? We use red, blue. So there are different colors papers. Thousands of things can be made from recycled paper. They include paper towel, masking tape, lampshades, and egg cartons. All that are made of paper. And at the end, we're going to see the making paper step by step. And we saw it at the beginning of the story, right? The first one was the trees are cut into logs. And over here, we can see the trees cut into logs. Number 2, the logs become small pieces called wood chips. Right here. Step 3, the wood is made into wet pulp. A white wet pulp that looks like glue. Then, number 4, the pulp is put onto a big screen. As it moves, the water falls off. Remember, squeezes all the water off until it's dry. And number 5, the damp paper goes through hot rolls. Damp means that it's wet, so it goes into these hot rolls that dries it up. And the last one, once dry, the paper is cut. And that when they cut it in blocks, then they put it in boxes and they send it to different stores where we're going to buy them. And we have the glossary here. Glossary are the words that we're going to find in the story that I read, right? Bark are the hard coverage on the outside of a tree. The barks are the pieces that they took out. These are the chips, the little wood chips. Paper mill. Paper mill is a factory where paper is made. This is a factory where the paper is made. It's a paper mill. Pulp, a soft wet mix of wood and other things. The one I said that looks like glue, that is the pulp. Recycle is waste that is turned into something that can be used again. Remember, recycle things that we can use over and over again. Thank you for listening to the trees to paper. I hope you like it, and Miss Gladys misses you very much. Take good care of yourself and keep safe, okay? Bye.